Welcome back, realvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith. I'm looking at all this land. We got these portfolios of land that came in, and one of the properties we got. I mean, I buy these things and then look at them, right, and see what we get. So this one, it's got, look at this. It's got a house on it. It's a house with a front door and a porch and like some cement stairs. There's a power line. Let's see if this works. There's a power line here. There's a power pole here at least. I'm guessing the power is still hooked up or the infrastructure's there. You could probably call the power company to get it turned back on. Hopefully the old owner of the house didn't like neglect to pay the bill for 10 years or something. But there's a house. I mean, you could bulldoze that thing and build a new one using the utilities. Or maybe you're the handyman that wants to fix that sucker up. I bet you it needs some new windows and doors. That's what, like, one of the first things you always do, fixing up houses. And then I'm sure it needs paint, might need siding, might need floors, might need plumbing, and might need all that stuff. But I mean, you could put that on your Home Depot account, right, or your Lowe's account. But you could put this house on a credit card because I'm only asking $1,999 for this house. So let's take a look at this thing. It'd be cool to walk away from paying rent or mortgage, right? Just $2,000 house. Um, let's jump over here. So we're on ruralvacantland.com. We've got hundreds of properties spread across the country. Most all of it's vacant land, but sometimes it's got some infrastructure on it, like this one. And I bought it for the land, but it's got a house. So I'm selling it for the land, but you might get something out of the house. I'm asking $1,999 for this. It's in Union County, Arkansas. It's 0.18 acres, more or less. That's what the county assessor thinks the size is anyway. And it just got posted like really not very long ago. It already got 11 people looking at it. Somebody's clicking faster than I am. So it just got on there. And we've got this square on the map. Let's take a look at this thing. This is my favorite part of ruralvacantland.com. You've got these maps. I pay a lot and I do a lot of work for these maps. I'm really proud of these maps. And so hopefully you guys enjoy these maps too. So this map is a line, a cartoon of the property line, right? It's not going to be super precise. I mean, looking at it, I probably should move the lines over to the street and it probably drags this side over there. So there's probably a little offset of where the actual line is, but it gives you the right idea. And so we go over here and we look at this. We've got Google Street View. I mean, the other way, yeah, what I should have done is pulled up Bing Maps too. Sometimes you can look at Google and Bing and you can look at different dates, or you pull it up on Google Earth and you can figure out what dates these pictures were taken. You can go back in time. You can see what it looked like in time. But whatever date this Google picture was, without going on to Google Earth to figure out the dates, there's a house there. I mean, it looks like um, we used to have this bush at home. They grow all over the Smoky Mountains, and I don't know why, I'm just drawing a blank. This bush up here, this one right in front of the house, it puts off these nice white flowers, sometimes pink flowers in the spring. Nice big waxy leaves. It stays green right through the winter. Beautiful plant. This one looks like it's grown a lot more than what I've ever seen, but they got a cement block wall in the front holding the yard, make a flat yard. They got a cement porch. Looks like it's bomb-proof porch. This still looks like, I mean, it doesn't look like the roof's fallen in or anything. I mean, the supports on the porch look like they're still straight. I mean, it still looks like there's paint on it. It's not like totally fried off. The bushes definitely need some work and the lawn needs cutting and stuff. It might even still have a mailbox. Um, so you get in there and, I mean, probably the first thing you do is just start changing out windows and doors and plumbing and stuff. Um, Just go make it your own. Go make it your own. You could either bulldoze this thing and replace it, strip it down to the studs and build it back up, or there's lots of things you could do with this. Just keep it the way it is. Just fix it up, rent it out, polish it up, rent it out, polish it up, live in it, set up the internet, work from there. I mean, I could make videos like this from the living room, right? Um, this place is in Union County, Arkansas. If we look around the neighborhood, I mean, it's got some magnolia trees next door. There's probably like oak trees or something over here. Some big, nice looking trees. People house, mobile house, mixed neighborhood. Looks like a kid walking down the street. Um, they dressing up for Halloween, or I don't know. Some bushes, trash cans. Like the trash trucks still come here. Looks like across the street's a vacant one. You could probably buy up some of these empty lots that if you wanted to park your boat or something. But this one's got utilities to it too. So there's a house across the street, some more houses across the street. Down here, some guy parking in his yard. Seems like the kind of neighborhood you could change your oil in the front yard, no one would get mad at you. But it doesn't have like old broken down cars sitting around all over the place either. So water boxes right here in the front. So it's got the utilities, and just it needs some love and care, right? It needs somebody to come in and say, you know, I'll do it. I'll take it over. I'm gonna make this mine. I don't have to pay much of anything to get it, and go for it. So what's the caveat? What's the catch to this? Let's the location. Where are we at? Let's look at this on a map, because it's not where I live. And it's probably not where you live if you're watching this on YouTube. So this town is El Dorado. It's in southern Arkansas. It's not very far away from the Louisiana border, so you could go down to Louisiana if you want to. I mean, it probably wouldn't be too far to get down to like New Orleans and the beaches and stuff down here. You could do that on a weekend trip. But El Dorado seems to be where a lot of the roads are coming together. They've got supplies. They've got grocery stores and gas stations and schools and hospitals and parks, and they've got all that stuff, right? It's Walmart Supercenter on the other side of town. And they got a house. This house, $1,999. All kinds of churches. A lot of churches. Rainbow Food Mart. Let's see. There's some hotels. There's barbecue. Exxon. Elementary school. Temples and churches. South Arkansas Community College, so it's a bit of a college town. There's a Dollar General, there's a McDonald's, bars and grills. Yeah, there's a lot around town. So the other thing about this one is I don't have the paperwork totally settled on it. So there's a chance you pay for it and I say, sorry, something went wrong, and I give you your money back. We'll find out, and I mean, I've got contracts and everything on it. It should go through, but there's always a chance that something goes wrong. I might refund you, but don't go in there and start working on the property until I get you the deed on the property. So I'll get all the paperwork settled, get you the deed, and once you got the deed in hand, go for it. It might be a month and a half or 2 months-ish before I get you the deed. That's probably the biggest caveat of the deal. Yeah, go take a look at it. Here's some pictures of stuff in the area, supplies and things. And this is on ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith bringing another cheap, easy property. And feel free to go for this one. Let me know. Or if this one's gone, it says sold and the checkout doesn't work anymore. Got a bunch of others on the website and more of them coming up all the time. I keep coming up with all these crazy property deals and serving them up to you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.